Hello everyone, welcome back to Sri Sai Adan classes. My name is P. Rajesh Ramarao. I am BSc BA. In this session, we have started grade 11. The subject is physics, and the first topic in physics is about physical world. My dear students, to begin with the physical world, first of all, we need to know about the term called science. What is science here? Science is a systemized and organized knowledge about the various natural phenomena which is obtained by careful experimentation, keen observation and accurate reasoning. I repeat, what is science? It is a systemized and organized knowledge. Knowledge about what you are going to get it. We are going to get about the various natural phenomena which is occurring in our day-to-day life. How? By careful experimentation, and we are observing very keen, and we are giving a accurate reasoning. This is called science. It has derived from the Sanskrit word Shastra along with Arabic word lim. Shastra is a Sanskrit word and Arabic word lim, which has a similar meaning again here, organized knowledge. So science is an organized knowledge. Here we have types of sciences. We have classified the types of sciences into two. What they are? Biological science, and the next one is your physical science. In biological science, we are going to study with the behavior of the living things. We are going to study about the behavior of the living things. They include botany, zoology, forensic science, etc. Next comes about physical sciences. These physical sciences again has two types. What they are? Physics and chemistry. So what physics deals with? Physics deals with the concepts of the space, the time, the motion of the object, the matter present in the object, energy and radiation. Physics deals with the concepts of space, time, motion, matter, energy, radiation, etc. And other physical sciences will include geology, geography, astronomy, astrology, oceanology, etc. Now, chemistry in physical science. What is chemistry? Chemistry is a branch of science which deals with the study of every substance. How is the structure? How much is the composition of the substance? And the changes which it takes part. I repeat, chemistry is the study of every substance, about its structure, its composition and the changes in which it takes part. Now, the next topic will be about the scientific attitude. What is scientific attitude and what is the scientific method? First, the scientific attitude. Scientific attitude requires a flexible, open-minded approach. Open-minded approach for what? Open-minded approach, students, for solving the problems here, in which other important points of view are not neglected without any reason. In scientific attitude, you need to remember, you need to recollect all the points which are useful to solve the particular problem without being neglecting the particular points. That is your scientific attitude. Now coming about scientific method, it is a step-by-step approach used by a scientist here. It is a step-by-step approach which is used by a scientist for what? In studying. What he is studying? He is studying the natural phenomena and he is establishing the laws. He is establishing the laws which govern the phenomena. Is called a scientific method. Now here the next part is the scientific method. It is a step-by-step approach used by a scientist here. Why did he use? He is used the step-by-step approach to study the natural phenomena and he is establishing the laws which govern this phenomena. That is known as your scientific method. In scientific method, my dear students, we have some steps. These are the 5 steps which involve the scientific method. That I said step by step. What they are? Taking a large number of systematic observations by doing. What by doing? Controlled experiments. number of systematic observations by controlled experiments. Number of experiments he has done and he has got the different observations over here. Studying the observations and making qualitative and quantitative reasoning. He is studying the observations as why an apple fell down from the tree. He is studying that observation as making qualitative and quantitative reasoning. And he is suggesting the mathematical models to account for the observed behavior. What he has observed, he is giving the mathematical reasoning over here. And the fourth point, predicting new phenomena on the basis of the suggested model. What is the new pattern we got it over here? He will predict. And the last point is modifying the theory if necessary. If necessary, we can modify in the light of fresh evidences. We can modify the particular theory. These are the 5 steps involved. Now, after scientific attitude, we will discuss about scientific theory. What is this scientific theory, students? Theory is the name given to the set of limited number of laws. Theory means here you are having a set of limited number of laws in terms of which the behavior of the physical system can be explained. What is this scientific theory tells you? Here it tells you about the set of what? Limited number of laws. Why are we using these laws? To understand the behavior of the physical system. Next, what is physics and what is the origin of the physics and what is the Sanskrit term of the physics. Now here, as we studied about the physical sciences branches, physics and chemistry, in physics is a branch of science which deals with the study of what again? Study of basic laws of nature and their manifestation in various natural phenomena. We are going to study the basic laws of the nature and their manifestation in various natural phenomena. What are the basic laws of the nature in and around us? There are so many things happening. An apple has fallen from the tree. How the sun, the solar system, how much is the distance between the planets, everything. Now here, this is a branch which deals with the study of the basic laws of nature. Now from where this physics word has been originated, my dear students? It has been introduced by the Asian scientist Aristotle in the year 350 BC. It has been introduced by an Asian scientist named Aristotle in the year 350 BC. The Sanskrit, the equivalent meaning of physics in Sanskrit is Bhautiki. Bhautiki. Bhautiki means it refers to the physical world. The word physics has been originated from the Greek word. What is the meaning of it? The meaning is nature. Am I clear? Here, one thing you need to remember, the physics is the most important fundamental of all the sciences. Physics is most fundamental of all the sciences as it is concerned with the study. As it is concerned with the study of what? The various natural phenomena. It is concerned with the various natural phenomena. Now, we are going to discuss about two basic quests in physics. Two principal thrusts in physics are unification. First one is your unification and the second one is your reductionism. Unification and reductionism. What is unification, students? In physics, what we are going to do? Attempts is made to explain various physical phenomena in terms of just few concepts and laws. By the help of few concepts and laws in physics, we are going to explain. What we are going to explain? We are going to explain the physical phenomena. This requires about unification. The second part is reductionism. What do you mean by reductionism here? In reductionism, another attempt is made in physics. Why again? Is to explain about the macroscopic system in terms of its microscopic constituents. Microscopic, microscopic. Reductionism, it is a system, or here another attempt we are doing in physics. Why did we do another attempt? To explain the macroscopic systems in terms of microscopic constituents. Macro means we will discuss about the bulk systems. Pressure, volume, temperature. In bulk we are going to discuss in macro systems. But how about in micro systems? We discuss about atoms or the molecules. Now we will discuss the next topic will be the scope of physics. Students, the scope of physics is very wide here. Every event which occurs around us in our daily life, every event which is occurring around us in our daily life is governed by one or the other principles of physics, students. Whatever is happening in around us in our day-to-day life is governed by one or the other principle of physics. One way of getting the idea of the scope of the physics is to look at its various sub-disciplines. To understand what is the idea of the scope of the physics, we need to know about the various sub-disciplines here. So what they are, within few minutes you will be knowing it. Now, the branch of physics here. Physics has two domains of study. Students, physics has two domains of study. What they are? Macroscopic and microscopic. Earlier only we have discussed macro and micro. Macro deals with bulk. Micro deals with minute particles. So here the branch of physics, it is having two domains. The first one will be your macroscopic and second one is your microscopic. Now, what is classical physics? Quantum mechanics. This classical physics will deals with macroscopic phenomena. Classical physics, students, will deals with macroscopic phenomena, which may be at the laboratory, terrestrial and astronomical scales. Where it may be either at laboratory, terrestrial and astronomical scales. Here, this classical physics will include branches like mechanics, optics, thermodynamics, electrodynamics. Classical physics includes the branches like mechanics, optics, thermodynamics and electrodynamics. Now comes about quantum mechanics. Macro deals with classical physics, micro deals with quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics deals with microscopic phenomena. Quantum mechanics will deals with microscopic phenomena where at a minute scales of atoms and molecules and nuclei. They are very small in size. Now coming about the various sub-disciplines, the main sub-disciplines in physics, the first one is mechanics. It deals with the equilibrium or motion of the material bodies at low speeds. What it is going to deal? It deals with the equilibrium or the motion. The object is in motion of what? The bodies at a low speeds. And it is a branch, it is based. This mechanism is based on laws of gravitation. You have seen the proportion of rocket. The rocket moves. There we are going to study in mechanics here. How the sound waves, the propagation of sound waves and water waves, we are going to study in mechanics. So mechanics is a study, it deals with the equilibrium or motion of material bodies which travel at a low speed. Now coming to the next subdiscipline, that is your optics. It deals with the nature and the propagation of light, students. Optic deals with what is the nature and how the light is propagated. Moreover, it deals with the formation of the images by mirror as well as lenses. How the images are formed, the plane mirrors and lenses, students, where in optics we are going to study. Now, the third sub-disciple of physics is thermodynamics. Students, it deals with a macroscopic system in equilibrium and is concerned with the changes in internal energy, temperature, entropy, etc. of the system through external work and heat. In thermodynamics, you are going to deal with the macroscopic system. You are having the microscopic variables such as pressure, volume, temperature, and it is concerned with the changes in the internal energy, in the temperature, entropy, etc. of the system through the external work and the heat. And it is also study about the heat engines, refrigerator. You have a chapter thermodynamics in physics. At that time, I will give the complete details of how we are going to study about the heat engines and refrigerators. The next one is your electrodynamics. Electrodynamics, what does it deal? It deals with the electric and magnetic phenomena. It deals electrodynamics. Electrodynamics, it deals with the electric and magnetic phenomena which are associated with the charged and magnetic bodies. Which are associated with the charged and magnetic bodies. Students, it is based, electrodynamics is based on the laws which were given by Coulomb, Oersted, Ampere and Faraday. Electrodynamics laws are given by Coulomb, Oersted, Ampere and Faraday, which were later on unified by Maxwell. And electrodynamics deals with the problems. Problems of what? The motion of the current carrying conductor. Where? The current carrying conductor. The motion of the current carrying conductor. Where? In a magnetic field. It deals with the problems like motion of a current carrying conductor. Where, Nana? In a magnetic field. That is your electrodynamics. The fifth part is your quantum physics. In quantum physics, it deals with the behavior of what? Submicroscopic particles. Microscopic particles, I already told you about atoms, nuclei, and the interaction of their interaction with what? The projectile likes electrons, photons. It deals with the mechanical behavior, mechanical behavior of submicroscopic particles. What are the submicroscopic particles here? Atoms, nuclei, and their interactions with the projectiles like electrons, photons, and other elementary particles. Relativity. What is relativity here? The last subdiscipline of physics. It is a theory of invariance in nature. It is a theory of invariance in nature, and it deals with the motion of the particles. The particles are in motion with having a speed comparable to the speed of light. Comparable to the speed of light. That is your subdisciple called your relativity. Am I clear, students? Here we come to an end for part A, the topic physical world, grade 11. Thank you very much, students, and thank you everyone